Hey there, it's me. Number 10. Cave dwellers. There are over 1,400 species of bats in the world, and they can be found everywhere except for Antarctica. They live in caves, attics, tree hollows, rock crevices, or underground tunnels. In the summer, some bats form nursery colonies to give birth and raise their young. These colonies can contain thousands of bats. No, 9. Nocturnal. Most bats are nocturnal animals, meaning that they are most active during the night. This is because they are trying to avoid daytime predators such as hawks, owls, and snakes. Being active at night also allows them to take advantage of the cooler temperatures. However, there are some species of bats that are active during the day. Echolocation is a method of navigating and finding food by emitting a sound and then listening for the echoes. When a bat emits a sound, the sound waves travel through the air, and when they hit an object, they bounce back to the bat as an echo. The average lifespan of a bat is about 30 years. This is much longer than the lifespan of most other mammals, and maneuver very well in the air. This is because their wings are very flexible. Bats also have special adaptations that allow them to fly quickly and efficiently. For example, their bodies are streamlined to reduce drag. They also have a high aspect ratio, which is the ratio of the wingspan to the body length. The higher the aspect ratio, the more efficient the bat can fly. For example, the average lifespan of a dog is only about 10 years. Vampire bats are the only mammals that feed on blood. They usually attack livestock, but they will also feed on humans if given the opportunity. Their wings are covered in hair, which helps to increase lift and maneuverability. This is because the hair creates small pockets of air that trap wind and make the wing surface irregular. As a result, bats can fly faster and more efficiently than other animals, with wings such as birds and insects. The hair on their wings also helps them to fly silently. This is because the hair absorbs sound waves and reduces the amount of noise that the bat produces as it flies. This allows bats to sneak up on their prey without being detected. Vampire bats use their sharp teeth and strong suction to pierce the skin of their victims and drink their blood. Click the video on screen now for more amazing animal facts. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for future updates. They usually target animals that are sleeping, such as cattle, horses, and pigs. However, there are unconfirmed reports of vampire bats attacking humans who are awake. If a vampire bat does attack a human, it can cause a serious infection. This is because the bat's saliva contains anticoagulants, which are substances that prevent blood from clotting. If these anticoagulants get into the bloodstream, they can cause massive bleeding. There is also a risk of transmitting diseases from the bat to the human. Vampire bats are known to carry rabies and other viruses that can be deadly to humans. Despite the risks, vampire bats are an important part of the ecosystem. They help to control populations of livestock and other animals that they feed on. They are also an important source of food for predators such as owls and snakes. The longest living bat is the little brown bat, which can live for up to 40 years. Their eyes are simply adapted to see better in the dark. This is because they have more rods than cones in their eyes. Rods are photoreceptor cells that allow animals to see in low light conditions. Cones, on the other hand, allow animals to see color and detail, but they require bright light to function. Because most bats are nocturnal, they have evolved to have poor eyesight, so that they can navigate and find food in the dark using echolocation. However, there are some species of bats that have good eyesight. These bats are usually active during the day and live in bright environments. For example, flying foxes can see very well during the day and use their eyesight to find fruit to eat. By listening to the echoes, the bat can determine the size, shape, and distance to the object. Some bats can emit up to 2,000 clicks per second, which makes it easier for them to navigate and find food in the dark. These bats usually live in hot climates, where it is too hot during the day to be active. So instead, they sleep during the day and are active at night. A single little brown bat can eat up to 1,000 insects per hour. This is because bats are insectivores, meaning that they eat mostly insects. Hibernation is a state of inactivity that allows animals to conserve energy when food is scarce. During hibernation, bats' body temperature drops and their metabolism slows down. This allows them to survive on stored body fat. Not all bats hibernate, however. Those who live in warmer climates do not need to hibernate. There are some species of bats that also eat fruit, nectar, and even blood. But most bats are insectivores. They use their sharp teeth and strong claws to catch and tear apart insects. Bats are especially important for controlling agricultural pests. One study found that bats can save farmers millions of dollars each year by eating crop pests. For example, flying foxes are large bats that are active during the day in Africa and Asia. Number 8. Echolocation.
Oh.
Bats use echolocation to navigate and find food in the dark. Number 7. Insect control. Bats are a natural source of insect control. No. 6. Long lifespan. The lifespan of a bat depends on the species. Some bats only live for a few years, while others can live for up to 40 years. No. 5. Fast flyers. Bats are the only mammals that can truly fly. They can fly up to 60 miles per hour. Number 4. Poor eyesight. Most bats have poor eyesight, but this is not because they are blind. No. 3. Hibernation. Like most reptiles and amphibians, bats hibernate during the winter months. No. 2. Vampire bats. There are 3 species of vampire bats in the world. All 3 species are found in the Americas. No. 1. Hairy wings. Bats are the only mammals with wings. If you think you know more facts about bats, then share your knowledge with us in the comments below.